Welcome back to Sappers Unscripted, and welcome back to me. I'm back. Hi guys. Good to see you again, and good to be back with the boys. And happy New Year. Hope you had a great festive season. Back to normal, back to the grind, back to check hearts on the screen. We love you guys. But it's back to grind now. Sappers Unscripted taking 2024 by storm. And obviously, I had to come up with a video idea because I've been away for so long. So I thought, let's celebrate the greatest team in the world, the Springboks, by discussing a bunch of stats for their 2023 year as a whole. I have written down a bunch of stats that I'm going to go through with you guys, ask you some questions on who you think may have topped certain lists. Comments, get involved. Let me know if you're surprised by some. But yeah, guys, are you keen for this?
I know where this is going. I know where this is going. This is the episode where Casual Bias apologizes to me because he put a bloody Irishman above Malcolm Marx, and today the stats are going to prove that Casual Bias needs to shut his mouth and respect the OG.
Brett, you need to stay quiet because the people loved my team way more than they loved your team. And I told you in the podcast, I threw out Dan Sheehan for Malcolm Marx. I just didn't want to be Casual Bias Rugby again. I needed to be unbiased because you were so biased. But I was
people like your team more than mine.
People loved my team.
What did they say?
Because people know that I am the guru. They see past this facade and they see a guru. They see past your guru facade and see bias rugby.
Okay, what did they say?
They just said they love my team more.
I feel like someone's talking nonsense here. But anyway.
I think it was probably one person.
Okay, right. So let's get into some little quick fire ones, right? Remember when we made our opinion on who should win Team of the Year? Me and Brett did say the Cheetahs, if I'm correct. And Casual Bias said the Springboks, if I remember 100% correctly. Looking at this win-loss record, I think Casual Bias may have been correct because in the 13 games played, 11 wins, 2 losses. That's
Brett,
pretty damn good.
What did you say the stats are going to humble me? What did you say?
Your time is coming because I know exactly what Brett's talking about and it's coming. So don't you worry.
Well, till that time comes, Brett should sit there and shut up for a moment. Let me bathe in this.
11 wins, 2 losses. That's some serious, and a World Cup to show for it. That's insane.
Exactly.
Now, total tries, right? How many do you think the Springboks scored in total? If you could give a random guess.
74.
Okay. A Casual?
I don't think it's more than 74, but that's a good guess. I'll go 65 because now I know anything below that is mine. 65.
Okay. So, but then we'll also do it. What do you reckon against? How many tries do you think we conceded?
It's not a lot.
15. No. 11.
20.
11.
Big difference.
Okay.
Brett,
So-
don't you remember us getting smashed?
By who?
At Mount Smart.
That was only 5. But tries 4, 51. So we scored 51. I also thought it would be more, but 51. 51 tries in 13 games, not bad. 19 tries against, which is that's not bad. That is, like, we talk about how good Nienaber was as that defensive coach. 19 tries in 13 games. I think that's even, they might even be a little bit disappointed in that, in a sense. Because
Listen, I'll skip past the fact that I just beat Brett now 3-love because I beat him in the tries scored and I beat him in the tries against for the stats. But we'll skip past that because the bigger rugby guru has to be Jock Nienaber. To only concede 19 tries is absolutely ridiculous. Like, he doesn't get enough flowers for that. I know people say he's a defensive coach. But to score 51 tries and only concede 19 and win the World Cup, beautiful.
Did you just claim points for getting closest to the actual?
That's correct.
That's
correct.
That is like phoning the lottery company and saying, "Listen, why aren't I getting the money? I only missed by 5."
Well, I missed by 1.
No, you didn't. You missed by a lot.
I said 20 and it was 19.
You still missed.
Okay. All right. Some massive numbers now. How many points do you reckon we scored in 2023? If you get this, damn.
496.
Okay.
I'm going 438.
Oh, okay. It's 404. Against.
I'll take it again. 4-0.
I was impressed with Brett's guess, and then Casual came in with his. But then also
I'll guess first next time.
Okay. Against. How many points do you think we conceded?
170.
212.
Ooh, you both are like literally. I think this meets in the middle. 192.
I'm closest.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay, now we're going to move on to some players because obviously we know the Springboks are the greatest team ever. So let's move on to the players, right? Most points scored. Who do you think it was?
What for the box?
Yeah, for the Springboks in 2023, most points scored.
Moni Lebok.
I mean, yeah,
Well,
that's
obvious.
obvious.
He missed so many kicks.
Yeah, but realistically, he's right. No, it's Moni Lebok, 77 points.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, most tries scored.
Good answer.
Yeah, Kurt answer.
Okay, but with how many? You both correct.
11.
Oh, that's a lot.
I'll go 8.
It's 6. If it was 11, damn, Ladok should be World Player of the Year. Like that. But
no, but
now
I just thought he scored a hat trick. So somewhere like that.
Yeah, it makes sense because he got a hat trick, and then you think, oh, he must have got a brace somewhere else. But 6. But most minutes played. Okay. And I'm going to let you guess the player, and then you can also go for the minutes as well if you want.
Okay, go first, Casual. What are we guessing at? The player first.
Oh yeah, you can get player with the most played minutes for the Springboks in 2023.
I'm not even gonna attempt the minutes.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Peter Stef de Toy.
Jebben Etzebeth. Oh no, wait. He was injured for a while. Scratch that. This is tough because I wanted to say
either Peter Stef or Damian Willems, in my opinion. I think Damian sneaks in there.
No,
I'll tell you what. Well, say your guess. Let's say your guess.
I'm going to say Moni Lebok.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good guess.
And Casual, what's your final guess?
Peter Stef.
Okay. So I'm going to go down because I have the top 4. So I'm going to go down from 4th all the way up to 1st, right? So in 4th place with 651 minutes. From a guy who I don't think, well, I've always backed him. I don't think maybe you two necessarily thought he was necessary in the squad. Jesse Creel in 4th place with 651 minutes. A guy that
Damien Dialende.
Damien Dialende. What are you saying, but
he played a lot. I think.
No. So 4th is Jesse Creel, right? 3rd is Damian Willems with 5 minutes more than Jesse Creel with 656. Okay.
Guess, Casual.
So in 2nd place. So by the way, both of your players are in the top 2. In second place.
Casual bias is there again. It is Peter Steph because he's the only one that never went off in the 7-1 split game.
So, in second place, Marnie Libok with 670 minutes. And Peter Steph Tutoy with 721 minutes. All because he never went off.
Who's getting humbled?
I know, shush you. I forgot that he didn't go off on the 7-1 split game.
Yeah, that's literally what the gap is. It's a half, basically.
And Marnie didn't play in the final and he got subbed after 30 minutes in the semi.
Yeah. But honestly, like, can we just give a shout out to like muscle man Jesse Creel? Because for a guy who wasn't considered as our best center going into anything, comes out as the best center of the whole Rugby World Cup. So kudos to that. Jesse, we love you, bud.
I like that sneaky little Damian Willemse that I threw in there, and it actually was third place.
Not bad, not bad. Okay. Most successful tackles. There's only one answer here.
Well, I would put Frans Malherbe up there as well, but it's going to be Pieter Steef.
Yeah, I'll put Franco Mostert up there as well, but it's going to be Pieter Steef.
So I can't do a third place, unfortunately, but I can say Pieter Steef was the most successful tackles with 127 tackles over the season for the Springboks.
You know, I think he made more tackles in that final than a couple of our players made in the entire year.
Yeah.
Nuts. And then this one I'm very pleased with because I had a bold shout for this guy. I said that this guy probably in his position is top 10, maybe even top 8 in the whole world. And my mate from the UK laughed at me. But most turnovers won, Kwagga Smith was 17. A guy coming off the bench won 17 turnovers throughout the year for the Springboks.
Didn't even let us vote.
Oh, sorry, but I had to. What are your guys' opinions on Kwagga Smith? Because I literally said...
He's
that
he's super sub in the world.
Yeah, obviously, like you always say, casual, he's the first guy on the team sheet and he goes straight to the bench. I mean, we can all agree with that. But I don't know. He's just a superstar to me. But then we move on to carries, right? Most carries made. Who do you reckon made the most carries and how? Okay, I won't say how many, but who made the most carries?
Steven Kutzhoff.
Oh, that's a good shout. Like the obvious choice is a forward, and then yet I feel Damian de Allende is also up there because he plays like a forward. I'll go. Oh, Kutsi is a good one. I'll go Sia. No, he was injured for too long. I'm gonna throw Damian de Allende. I'm throwing in Damian de Allende.
So you're both wrong.
Good. If it was right again, I would have gone to bed.
No, but Brett can get the point because it's a forward, not a bloody backline player. It's Pieter Steph Tutoy again with 72 carries.
Wow.
The guy's a machine, honestly. Okay. Now, most dominant tackles made. So obviously, this is the tackle where they take their defender away from the gain line.
It's got to be Pieter Steph because he had the most chances to do it.
Okay, so that's your guess.
Franco Mostert.
No, now I'm changing it because of your reply. I'm going Jibben. Jibben Etzebeth.
Okay. Brett, final guess?
Flippin' Jasper Visser.
Okay, most dominant tackles made with 9. Jibben Etzebeth.
Brett,
yours is actually fraud because you chose someone else because of my reaction. So
Brett, it's time for bed.
You can't claim that. You can't change your votes because of a reaction. That's like somebody saying, don't say that. And then you change it. Own up to your first mistake.
Don't play the game. Play the player.
You got that saying wrong. You got that saying wrong. But anyway, we move on.
Saying?
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
No, but I was Harvey. No, I know that one. But I was Harvey Specter, and he was playing poker, and he told Lewis Litt, "Don't play the game, play the player."
Okay. See, I don't watch Suits, so it's fair. So now we move on to a nice backline stat. Well, I've just given the answer half away. Most defenders beaten. Now there are a few guys here, but who is it?
Damien Darlander.
So remember, beaten can be bounced, run over, or obviously sidestepped.
It's either Damien Willems or Damien Darlander.
I'm going with Kurtley Arendse. Because he beat a lot of players in that Australian game.
So the OGS schooled you on that one, because Damien Willems had 25 defenders beaten the whole season. So yeah, there goes there's the point for the OG.
No, but
okay.
he said it's Damien Darlander. Or it could be Damien Willems. I had a dominant switch when I said it's gonna be Jürgen. You just said, it could be. Look at this guy.
Okay. But now a stat.
Fine, charity points, Brett. You take your charity points.
A stat that is going to annoy someone here. I won't say who it's going to annoy, but it's going to annoy someone. Okay. Most try assists. Casual, unfortunately, you cannot guess here because I did tell you this answer. And I cannot tell Brett your reaction because we don't know who it upsets.
Okay, but you told me it's combined, so I'll guess the other player. I don't know who the other player is.
No,
I know the one
I told you. It is two players that are sharing it, and I did tell you both.
Okay,
so no.
If we're talking on tries assist, the only two people that make sense, if you're saying it's combined, has to be Willie Leroux and Faf de Klerk.
It is 100% correct. And just to annoy Brett, me and Casual have said that Faf de Klerk is the right man for the Springbok job and should continue as 9 for the Springboks.
No,
why?
Because don't put words in my mouth now. I never said Faf de Klerk has to be there. Kobus, Reinach, and Grant Williams.
Was I right? Is it those two?
Yes, it is Faf and Willie with 6 each. So, what? Fantastic.
Because Brett just
that
realized, listen, Faf de Klerk plays every game and he does that 2-meter pass out for the forward just to fall over the line. And that's an assist.
Yeah. In case any...
If you didn't say it was combined, I would have only said Willie Leroux.
Yeah, which is fair. Because if none of the viewers know, Brett has a very much 0.0000001% love and 99.99999999% hate relationship with Faf de Klerk. He has said in 2023, I think Brett has said one little nice thing about Faf, and I can't even remember what it was because it was on a WhatsApp group and it was very quick. So for the viewers that don't know, Brett and Faf, not the bestest of friends, but as we know, we love all the Springboks because that's just what we do. Okay, this one's an obvious one. Most accurate goal kicking.
Pollard, he never missed a kick.
Yeah, Andre Pollard, 13 out of 13.
13 out of 13, yes.
And this is where Casual goes to the bin for his... I can't believe you did that. Why would you put Dan Sheehan over Malcolm Marx? Because Malcolm Marx threw 36 out of 37 line-out throws with a 97% accuracy.
Where's Dan Sheehan? Like 5th?
I don't know. I don't even know.
I feel like I'm talking to Stooges because I said I love Malcolm way more than Dan, and he's way better than Dan Sheehan. But it's only because he was injured.
But so was
Dan Sheehan was injured as well. You are correct. Okay, but Malcolm Marks, guys, how can you ever not put that guy in a combined 15? Come on, it's Malcolm Marks.
Besides the accurate line-out throws, he's also got the most successful scrum wins as a hooker, and he's also got more turnovers won. And I think he beats Sheehan. I think Sheehan only beats him in one stat, and that's meters made. That's it.
It helps when you stand on the wing and your wing pops it to you, and but no, look, Sheehan's a good player, but Malcolm Marks is another level, like
And
another
Sheehan
level.
is a rip-off Dane Cole.
You said, of course, had to add some banter in there. Okay, most lineouts takes. Okay, who do you think took the most lineouts over the 2023 season?
I know this answer as well. So
You did, yes, I did tell you. Yes, sorry.
Was it Franco Mostert?
It is not. It's Eben Etzebeth with 22. Okay, and Brett, this one's for you because Casual knows this one as well. Let's see if we can get this one. Most lineout steals.
Was it Franco Mostert?
Listen, we all thought it was. We all thought it was. But
okay,
it's not.
wait. Most lineout steals. Actually, I don't know. If it's not Eben, if it's not Franco, it has to be Eben, and it's probably not even Eben. So who is it?
It's Marvin Ori.
That's a good joke. But it's not. It is Jean Klein, and he stole 5 lineouts throughout the 2023 season.
All of them against Ireland.
Literally, all of them against Ireland, I'm sure. And one against the All Blacks, if I'm not mistaken, in the final.
Wow. That's
which is insane. So I'm actually so glad that Oak joined us because he was like, we saved him. We saved him from another, well, he wouldn't have even been picked, which is a disaster for that Irish team. But he got picked for us and he's a world champion, which is awesome for him. And ladies and gents, that is all the stats I have for you today. Is there anything else the two carriers of this podcast want to add? Because I have been missing in action.
I just would like to say that I want to know what these stats are compared to people around the world, because I know the Malcolm Marks stat is he outshines everyone in the whole world. But I'd like to know the most carries and stuff like that. But also, somebody made a video on that other app about the whole video was about Will Jordan, and I almost threw up in my mouth. Like, wow, how can you even rate that person?
Listen, this was an interesting discussion and all that, but the only stat that really matters is how far did I just beat Brett? Because at the time the score was 5-1. That is disgraceful, Brett.
Okay, casual bias. I'll give it to you. You guess better than me. Well done. Let's go on actual numbers.
I'll take it. I'm shameless. I will take it, Brett.
Almost as shameless as that Stormers win over the Sharks.
Sorry?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You guys are the Bulls dads. I can't say anything.
Yeah,
but actually, you guys are probably chatting.
For Brevon, it's Daddy Casual and Daddy Burns at the moment, until we allow him to say our full names again.
That's not happening. But I know you guys you've probably chatted about the game, about the Stormers and Bulls game in some way or another. But all I just want to say is, Bulls, did you have to do this to me? Like, did you have to? Because I just get smacked from these two every single podcast. And I tell them, we're going to win this time. And we look like we're going to win. And then we bottle it. It's like Cape Town is just bogey town.
Every time I come here, I am abused.
Literally, I am abused. It's terrible. But anyways, ladies and gents,
No. Wait first before you say stuff. I'm in such a happy mood now that we're talking about the Bulls and the Stormers. So for all the Lions fans out there, you guys are the only ones that actually have a voice over the Stormers, because in the URC, the Lions are the only team in South African franchises to have beaten the Stormers.
But that's embarrassing, Brett.
Ever.
No, but
I don't want to lose against the Lions. Like, that's shameless. That's almost worse than when we lost against the Scarlets. Like, who loses to the Scarlets?
the Stormers.
JP and Ruan Smith, if you're watching our podcast now, we have no hate towards the Lions. We actually love you guys.
I have a Lion shirt as well, so I have lots actually. But ladies and gents, thank you for welcoming me back. I appreciate it. Thank you to the two, like I say, the carriers of the podcast at the moment. I really appreciate you two as well. Please hit that subscribe button. Please look forward to a great 2024 for all of your families and yourselves. And you'll be seeing more of us as well. So, sayonara. We will see you in the next episode.
Join us on Spotify.